Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Let's hear it. How are we doing tonight? That's right. It's a nice, warm Notre Dame welcome. We are here at the Hegarty Family Cafe. It is Notre Dame Day. We are here in the Duncan Student Center, and I'm here with the one and only Chloë Agnew.
Hi, all.
Coming to us from Dublin, Ireland, and she is going to be giving everyone a warm Irish welcome. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching online this live stream. We're really proud to bring you right here from campus in the Duncan Student Center. And without further ado, I'll hand it to Chloë Agnew. Give her a hand, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey. Hello, hello. Well, good evening and welcome. Thank you all so much for coming out and for being here. And hello to everybody who is tuning in on Facebook. Thank you so much for streaming in. I have chosen a set list of some of my favorite Irish songs, hopefully some of yours too. And we're going to kick it off with this sing-along favorite, which I know some of you might have just heard. So you know the words. I want to hear you singing along with me. This is When Irish Eyes Are Smiling, because there's plenty of them in the room tonight. Here we go. You. There's a tear in your eye, and I'm wondering why, for it never should be there at all. With such power in your smile, sure as song you'd beguile, so never a teardrop should fall. When your sweet melting laughter's like some fairy song, and your eyes twinkle bright as can be, you can laugh all the while, and all other times your smile, a smile for me. Let me hear you. When Irish eyes are smiling, sure it is like a month in spring. In the lilt of Irish laughter, you can hear the angels sing. When Irish hearts are happy, all the world seems bright and gay. But when Irish eyes are smiling, sure they'd steal your heart away. For your smile is a part of the love in your heart, and it makes even sunshine more bright. Like the linnet's sweet song crooning all the day long, comes your laughter so tender and bright. For the springtime of life is the sweetest of all. There is never real care or regret. And while springtime is ours throughout all of youth's hours, let us smile each chance we get. Are you ready? When Irish eyes are smiling, sure it is like a month in spring. In the lilt of Irish laughter, you can hear the angels sing. When Irish hearts are happy, all the world seems bright and gay. But when Irish eyes are smiling, sure they'd steal your heart away. Thank you all so much. Thank you. Oh, I have to tell you something. You're all going to regret being that good, because I'm going to put you to work again later. Well, it is an absolute pleasure. I can't tell you how excited I am to be here in Notre Dame. I grew up in Dublin, Ireland, and I actually went to school as a little girl in a school in Dublin called Notre Dame de TV, and we always spoke about Notre Dame in America, and I dreamed of one day seeing it, and I never thought that I'd actually be here and get to sing. So it's a real thrill to be part of Notre Dame Day with you all. And thank you all so much for the Notre Dame welcome, but the good Irish welcome here. My God, I feel so at home. It feels really, really good. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm going to sing this next one for you. I was part of the wonderful Irish music group Celtic Woman for many, many years. It was a big part of my life. And there are so many wonderful songs from that show that will always hold a dear place in my heart. But this next one is certainly one of those. So I wanted to take you all across the sea now to one of the most beautiful parts of our wonderful country. This is Galway Bay.
If you ever go across the sea to Ireland, then maybe at the closing of your day, you can sit and watch the moon rise over Claddagh and see the sun go down on Galway Bay. Just to hear again the ripple of the trout stream, the women in the meadow making hay, just to sit beside a turf fire in the cabin and watch the barefoot gossains at their play. For the breeze is blowing o'er the sea from Ireland, our perfume by the heather as they blow, and the women in the uplands digging praties speak a language that the strangers do not know. Yet the strangers came and tried to teach us their way, and they scorned us just for being what we are. But they might as well go chasing after moonbeams or light a penny candle from a star. And if there is gonna be a life hereafter, and fate somehow I'm sure there's gonna be, I will ask my God to let me make my heaven in that dear land across the Irish Sea. I will ask my God to let me make my heaven in my dear land across the Irish Sea. In my dear land across the Irish Sea.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Won't you keep that applause going and give it up for the wonderful Mr. Peter Spilito, ladies and gentlemen. Woo. Peter and I met each other for the first time this morning, and about 4 of the songs that you're going to hear tonight I threw at him on the spot this morning. And the testament of this incredible musician is that he can do it. He is the real deal, ladies and gentlemen, and he is one of Notre Dame's own. He's one of the finest musicians here. Yes, give it up for him. He's absolutely wonderful. Ah, Peter, you're going the same colour as your shirt now. Are you embarrassed after that? All your friends are here. Well, I hope everybody who is streaming in online is having a good time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to keep updated with everything that's going on ND Loyal's Facebook page over the next 24 hours. It's very exciting, and I'm thrilled to be a part of it. Many of you may, or some of you may know me from Celtic Woman. It was the big part of my life for a long time. But when I moved on from the group, I decided to go out on my own. And, you know, it's amazing for me because when I first came to America with Celtic Woman, I was 15 years of age, and our first stop was New York City. And I always think of this next girl when I sing this song because it tells the most incredible story of Annie Moore, who was the first girl at 15 years of age to step onto Ellis Island. And since then, since being here in America and 15 years of age, I'm very proud to say I now call this country a home. Only a couple of years ago, I got my green card, which makes me a permanent resident of the United States of America. Thank you very much. I'm very proud of that. Very proud of it. I even rescued two little dogs, Bonnie and Clyde, my American gangsters. So I'm here to stay. But, you know, it's incredible. I come to a place like Notre Dame, and I see the history, the connection here. It's just amazing to see the Irish just being such a huge part of this amazing, amazing place. So I wanted to sing this next song, which I think it tells the most beautiful story of Annie Moore, who was that first girl who stepped onto Ellis Island. And, you know, I think America, for people like me and for so many of us here, for our families, our ancestors, it is, and it still is, an Isle of hope for so many of us. So if you know this song, do sing along with me. I think the words are really, really beautiful. So I hope for all us expats in the room here tonight, this is for you. This is Isle of Hope. On the first day of January 1892, they opened Ellis Island and they let the people through. And the first to cross the threshold of that Isle of hope and tears was Annie Moore from Ireland, who was all of 15 years. Isle of hope, Isle of tears, Isle of freedom, Isle of fears. But it's not the Isle you left behind. That Isle of hunger, Isle of pain, Isle you'll never see again. But the Isle of hope is always on your mind. In a little bag she carried all her past and history and her dreams for the future in the land of liberty. And courage is the passport when your old world disappears. But there's no future in the past when you're 15 years. Isle of hope, Isle of tears, Isle of freedom, Isle of fears. But it's not the Isle you left behind. That Isle of hunger, Isle of pain, Isle you'll never see again. But the Isle of hope is always on your mind. When they closed down Ellis Island in 1943, 17 million people had come there for sanctuary. And in springtime when I came here and I stepped onto its piers, I thought of how it must have been when you're 15 years. Sing with me. Isle Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Just for the wonderful Jim Small. I hope you enjoyed that, Jim. Well, there are so many wonderful, wonderful Irish songs that I get asked to sing wherever I go. And if I was to sing all of them for you, we would be here until next Notre Dame Day. But, you know, there's one song in particular that it's quite amazing. It doesn't matter whether it's weddings, funerals, bars at 3 a.m. in the morning, you will be asked to sing this song. And it's one of my mother's favorite songs, actually. And I think because it's the last words that a parent says to their child before he leaves them. So I hope you enjoy my version of this. It needs no introduction, really. This is the wonderful Danny Boy.
Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses falling. 'Tis you must go and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. 'Tis I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. But when you come and all the flowers are dying, if I am dead, as dead I will maybe, you come and find the place where I am lying, and kneel and say an Ave there for me, and I shall hear the soft you tread above me, and on my grave will warmer, sweeter be. For you will bend and tell me that you love me, and I shall sleep in peace until you come to me, and I shall sleep in peace until you come to me.
Thank you so much. Give it up for Mr. Peter Solito. Yoo-hoo. Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, I've got just one or two little songs left for you. Thank you for being so lovely and so welcoming to me here. I honestly can't say enough good things about this place. I really can't. You know, it's been a long time coming, getting to actually come here and see this place, but I had no idea, A, it would be as beautiful and stunning a place as this, getting to walk around the campus. My two dogs, Bonnie and Clyde, have never seen as many squirrels in their life. Fat squirrels as well. They're the squirrels that obviously sit around at the end of football games and eat all the hot dogs and the leftovers. But yeah, just that alone, walking around this beautiful place. And then honestly, the welcome that I've received, just everybody has been so lovely. I actually just am in shock. I don't know, there's something in the water here. Everybody is just so lovely and so welcoming from the whole team. Wonderful Jim Small, who's had me here, and everybody who's helped out here today has just been incredible. So thank you all so much for this wonderful, wonderful welcome. I wrote this next little song, which I'm pretty proud of, and You know, I wrote it because I always joke that of all my years traveling all over the world, if there's only one thing I've learned, that is, it doesn't matter wherever you go, whether you like it or not, you will find Irish. We are everywhere. We have made our mark all over the world, proudly so. But I do always say that anytime the Irish get together, there's singing, there's dancing, there's drinking, all of which we do really, really well. But it's always a good gathering when the Irish get together. And I wrote this little song, and it's got a sing-along-y feel to it. So if you feel like you kind of get the gist of it and you want to sing along, do join in with me. So the little words of the chorus, I'm going to tell you them, and don't worry, I don't expect you to remember all of these, but for everyone who's tuning in at home, this is just in case you're thinking, what is she singing about? So the words of the chorus are, gather near, gather far, wherever you are, in the name of Céad Míle Fáilte. Here's to you and I, and the times gone by, won't be long till the next Slán Abhaile. So raise your glass and sing with me for the gathering. So raise your glass and sing with me for the gathering. So those little words in there are Céad Míle Fáilte, which means 100,000 welcomes to you. Slán Abhaile means safe home, goodbye. And then there's a little word later in the song that's sláinte. Any ideas what sláinte is? Cheers. You see, I'm asking that in the wrong place, aren't I? I'm very impressed at your Gaelic. But the last two little lines of the chorus there are raise your glass and sing with me for the gathering. There's two of them. They come around every time, and there's no Gaelic in them, and you've no excuse. They're your lines. So if you feel like singing in and you get the hang of it, do join in with me. The same at home. If you're watching at home and you feel like singing along, nobody's going to judge you because we don't know if you're singing along or not, so it's okay. We're going to give this a little sing. This is my little song about Ireland and how great I think we are. This is called The Gathering. Here we go.
From a tiny green island in the bluest of seas, we've traveled the world throughout history. From the taverns in Boston to the streets of New York, you'll find someone Irish in every city and port. And though we may wander from the south and the north, we carry on when life steers us off course, and rivers of memories flow through your veins, and the heartbeat of home is calling your name. Gather near, gather far, wherever you are, in the name of Céad Míle Fáilte. Here's to you and I, and the times gone by won't be long till the next Slán Abhaile. So raise your glass and sing with me for the gathering. And it's the same thing again, let me hear ya. So raise your glass and sing with me for the gathering. For the gathering. So I call to the millions of us abroad. Don't ever forget it's Erin abroad. So I'll bring the stories and you'll bring the laughs, and we'll drink till the morning like no time has passed. Here we go. Gather near, gather far, wherever you are, in the name of Céad Míle Fáilte. Here's to you and I, and the times gone by won't be long till the next Slán Abhaile. So raise your glass and sing with me for the gathering. One more time. So raise your glass and sing with me for the gathering.
Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Well, it has come to that time. I'm going to love you and leave you with this little song. I will be on again tomorrow evening, so do come along and see me sing a couple of songs. I have to open for Hamilton. I have to go before them, so like no pressure. I need some Irish peeps in the audience, okay? I'm very much looking forward to it. And again, thank you all so much for such a wonderful welcome and for having me here as part of this year's Notre Dame Day. I'm absolutely thrilled. I thought no better song to love yous and leave yous with than this one. So I know you'll know the words of this one. There's no encouragement needed. I hope you'll sing along with me. Here we go. And there's a magic in the sound of her name. Here come the Irish of Notre Dame. Well, I remember the leaves are falling and far off music like pipes are calling, and I remember the golden morning. I saw the long rides as they were forming, and there's a magic in the sound of her name. Here come the Irish of Notre Dame. The pilgrims follow by the sacred waters, and arm in arm go the sons and daughters. The drums are rolling and forward bound. They're calling spirits up from the ground. And there's a magic in the sound of her name. Here come the Irish of Notre Dame. Let me hear you. And there's a magic in the sound of her name. Here come the Irish of Notre Dame. Here come the Irish of Notre Dame. Oh, here come the Irish of Notre Dame. Phew! Thank you so much. Give it up for the wonderful Mr. Peter Spolito. Woohoo! Phew! Thank you all so much. Yoo-hoo. Woo!
One more hand for Chloë Agnew, ladies and gentlemen. Got some standing folks in the audience.
Thank you.
go.
Oh my goodness. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Woo! Woo! Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you to everyone on Facebook.
I got chills. How many of you got chills? Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for joining us today here in person at Notre Dame Day and online on Facebook. Remember, there is a whole show going on. Check in to NotreDameDay.nd.edu. Chloë will be here tomorrow. We have so much great stuff for you planned, and we are so excited to share it with you both here on campus and everywhere in the world for 29 hours. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. One more round of applause for Chloë.
Woo!